Hello, hello, hello. I'm making another video here. Don't don't really know why I want to make a video today. I just know that I wanted to make a video because I just bought Black Ops 3 on PC and I wanted to just see some maps and talk a little bit about something that I was thinking about. Um, Topic today, we're going back to the original content. Shifted Midnight did good. The video did good. I'm not sure if it's what I want to make all the time though. I feel like those would be rare exceptions to the type of videos we make, or by we I mean I make. Like I liked making the video, but I don't think I get enough moments or whatever to make, an upload a week or upload every 2 weeks on that. I don't do it enough. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works out in the future. I have a few game ideas lined up, actually. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting to, I don't know why I keep saying we. I am just waiting to decide on whether I want to make those or not. Anyways, I'm going back to the actual topic of this video. I'm just going to be talking about having no friends is, like, genuinely okay. I feel like society as a whole likes to push the idea that, like, popularity is such an important, like, thing in our lifetime, in our world. I have to tend to disagree with that just because I feel like having no friends, being more introverted and wanting to do your own thing isn't necessarily bad. I feel like it's more of a good thing than a bad thing, for a lot of reasons actually, because I just feel like there's just a lot of, there's the positives to me. The benefits outweigh the negatives when it comes to that, in my personal opinion. I'm not telling you to have no friends. I'm just saying I'd rather keep my circle small of the people I talk to. I'd rather much keep a smaller circle than have to worry about, 40, 50, maybe even 10 other people. I feel like that's too much work for what it's worth. I don't feel it's necessary, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of good reasons to, like, stay introverted, kind of stay to yourself. I feel like drama, like, you'll just get stuck in a lot of unnecessary drama. I don't really think anyone wants to be stuck in unnecessary drama. It's not really the greatest thing on this planet. Like, is it really worth wasting your time and energy to sit here and argue with people that you don't really even, well, care about? I don't know why a car just had to drive by at maximum speed, but we'll just ignore that for the video's sake. But I don't feel like it's worth wasting your time and energy and effort just for other people's drama and problems that get in the way. Like, I don't think it's worth it personally. That's the way I see things. I don't think it's worth it. It's just unnecessary, I guess, would be the way to explain it. Another thing is that, like, you get more time for yourself. You're not sitting there sacrificing your time to make other people happy, especially because they'll never actually understand what you're going through, and, like, most of the time they're just completely ungrateful for you. That's just genuinely how most people are. Like, if you disappeared overnight, they wouldn't really care, and I feel like a lot of people would disagree with me on that, but I feel like that's just the plain hard truth, I guess would be the way to say it. It's just, like, true information. You don't have to disagree, you don't have to agree with me, but that's just how I feel it is. Another thing is that, like, I feel like a lot of people that have a lot of people around them, like, they're super dependent on those people. I don't feel that they're self-reliant, I guess would be the another word to use. I feel like they focus so much on having these other people around them that they become useless themselves. It's interesting if you think about it, how that works. Like, you can just kind of become useless yourself because you're so focused on everyone else around you that doesn't even make any sense, really. And it's kind of just, like, it's apologetically sad that people, like, genuinely have so many friends and all of that they just can't even focus on themselves. It's really sad if you think about it. Another thing that I've noticed with people that have, like, a lot of friends and are, I guess you could use the word popular to explain it, is that, like, their productivity levels, like, what they do with themselves, they low-key don't do anything for themselves. It's like, once again, it's like, really, like, I feel bad for these people. Like, they can barely function like for themselves. Like I feel like they usually end up trying to use the other people around them to like benefit themselves. And I feel like if you want to be a better person as a whole, you should want to like work for it and do it yourself. I already mentioned less drama and conflict. That's another thing. It's just like why put yourself through that? I don't feel like it's necessary at all. I don't really understand why to do that to yourself. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's just because I'm weird. I don't know, but I don't see the point in it. Um, another thing I guess you could say is that like a lot of people that are like myself, I feel like I'm a whole lot like more self-aware than a lot of the people around me, just because I don't really like hang out with people. Like I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm like selfishly focused on myself, but I feel like because I'm like, I mean, you're stuck with yourself 24/7. You don't really get a choice in that. I feel like I'm more self-aware than a lot of people around me. Like a lot of people around me, they can act stupid and they don't realize that they're acting stupid because they're so unaware of like their surroundings and things like that. Or like those people that'll like stand in the middle of a walkway and won't realize that they're like, stopping traffic both ways. Like let's say you're in a hallway at school or at work and they just stand in the middle of the hallway. That's the way that I can explain how not being self-aware like is, because that's the way I see it. Because it's like, just move out of the way. You're in the way of everyone else, and they don't realize it because they're so unaware of like themselves and their surroundings. They don't even realize what they're doing. It's like I said, really kind of sad if you think about it. Small little thing I thought about is that, I mean, I guess you're saving money because you don't have to worry about these people. And I guess that kind of, circles back on the, whole drama thing. I need $200 to fix my car. If you don't send it to me, you're not a real one. And it's like, well, I guess I'm not a real one then. I don't know what you want me to say. Like I'm sorry, I guess. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. And I guess like the most important thing, the thing that made me want to make this video, the idea that made me want to make this video in the first place, is that the very few friends that you do have, I feel like you end up on such a deeper level of connection with them, and it's like you feel more, it feels more meaningful rather than just like for the sake of having like a friend. Like I feel like if you have very few, they actually matter to you. And then it also helps you like weed out the people that like actually don't care and are just there for their own benefit. It just kind of like I feel like it makes you just realize more like how other people are and like how you don't matter to them and stuff like that. Like if you have like those very few deep connections, it really makes you like feel like the quality of those relationships and friendships matter more than other ones. Like if you look through your phone contacts right now, like think about it. It's a rhetorical question. I'm not expecting you to comment on it, but like how many people do you have contacts with on your phone, or like you follow on Instagram, or you follow on like Twitter or whatever? I don't know what people use. I only use Instagram, but it's like how many of those people do you follow and all of that you don't talk to? You don't ever talk to them. How many people that you've been friends with since middle school or high school? Like how many of these people that you still see like on Instagram or whatever, do you talk to most of them? The chances are probably not. It's like you just don't I'm not going to say value. People like, move away, people, get busy, and like I understand that. But it's like these people, there's no really reason on having a real connection with them because, it's not going to matter anyways. I just feel like it's not really worth. Like, I feel like just keep, like, your main circle close. You can have connections, I guess would be the word to say. You can have, hey, I know that guy, if I need help or something, he can help me out. But I feel like it's more important to have deeper, more meaningful, and very, few precise like friendships. It's like rather than spreading yourself across many like superficial, like unnecessary, just useless connections, you can I guess the way to put it would be you connect on a deeper level to these like very few people, That's just the way I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just seeing things the wrong way. Maybe having more connections is important and all that. But I feel like I'd rather have, you know, more important ones with a couple people rather than, you know, a bunch of them that are just kind of useless in general. I don't really. That's the way I see it. I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm the idiot here. I don't know. It's just I feel like that's more important. You know, like, you know, to the idea of, you know, like being better, like self-betterment and, you know, improvement and all of that. That's just the way I personally see it. So that's really the end of what I have to say when it comes to like that kind of thing. So the rest of this video probably gonna cut it a little short, but I do want to mention what I kind of want to do with this channel, because I did talk about that in like a couple videos ago. I don't feel like this is gonna be something that I'm gonna stay committed to. Like, realistically, I don't feel like this is something that I'm gonna keep running for long. Like, I feel like I'll eventually just burn myself out with like the amount of, because there's like I've made a lot of videos that I just haven't uploaded because I don't like the way they felt. Like, I have like 3 or 4 videos just sitting in my computer that I haven't even uploaded yet because I didn't like things about them. I didn't like the way I explained things, because I don't write a script. I just kind of talk as I go along, and there's a lot of videos and I'm just like, oh, I kind of wish I did that better. And like, I just feel that I could do better with a lot of these, which is why I don't upload a whole lot. I only upload very, very rarely, and that's by design, I guess would be the way to say it's by design. Why didn't this blow up? That's really weird. Like I said though, it's this channel is, I mean, to be truthful, it's a little hard to run, just because you have to come up, like, I have to come up with an idea, I have to talk about the idea in a manner I like, and then have to you know, decide if I want to edit the video and post it, which a lot of the time it turns out I actually don't want to do that. And then it turns into like, okay, well, you know, will I be happy with this video in a year from now? And oftentimes the answer is I won't be happy with this video. I feel like it'll be super low quality. I almost didn't upload my Shift at Midnight video because I was like, I don't even know if it's going to match with the rest of my channel. But I was like, oh, maybe it's a one-hit wonder, you know, it'll get a decent amount of views. It got the same as everything else. So that proves that I feel like in order for my views to increase, I have to improve as a YouTuber and creator, I guess, of the sort. It's not like I can just like quote unquote cheat the algorithm and just get like a like trillion views by like just playing a game that's popular. Like, I feel like I realize that now. I don't know why I bought PhD Flopper. I'm not even using anything explosive, but maybe that'll change, who knows. But it's just, I don't know, that's the way I see it. This channel's probably not going to be like it's not going to be a job. I don't think that's going to happen, and I don't think I have the capability to turn this into a whole job. I genuinely don't. I'm busy with a lot of other things in life, you know, schooling, you know, adult stuff, a lot of things like that. Those are more important things in my life right now that are, you know, more important than just making YouTube videos. I don't think this is going to be a job or a business or like anything of the sort. You know, there's a lot of online opportunities when it comes to stuff like that I've, you know, personally and been around. Not gonna just throw the names out there, obviously, but you know, there is money to be told in YouTube. It's, you know, there is money in the game. It's more of whether you are good enough to hold on to that, I guess, is another topic. I'm running out of things to say now. I feel like I'm gonna end the video short. Not short, but I'm gonna end the video before I just ramble on any longer. Cause once again, I feel like I haven't really said anything of absolute importance. So we'll see what goes on. That's gonna be the end of this video. You know, if you guys have any ideas, drop them in the comments. You guys have any suggestions or recommendations, or hey, you should do this in your next video, it'll be better, you know. Go along, say the whole thing. You guys get the point. You know, so that's it. I'm out of here, guys.